Hi, my name's Jessica Eastland, and I am the team captain for Team Maverick. And I wanted to talk a little bit about our backstory and how we came to be. And it all starts with my dad, Doug McNeil. This might not be a recent photo, but this is a favorite one that he actually gave to me. And his story starts, at least with the ALS Association, in June of 2017 when he was diagnosed with ALS. This was obviously something that was extremely shocking to our family, not anything we would have expected. And what came after that, we weren't really sure. We didn't know what our next steps were. We kind of took things one step at a time, one decision at a time. And in January of 2018, he went into the hospital, and that's where he stayed for about a month and a half. And so in mid-February, when he came home, happily with an amazing care team so that he could be in the comfort of his home, surrounded by family, rather than in a facility or in a hospital, we were, again, still making decisions one step at a time, but also trying to grasp at what we could do to create a new normal and what we could latch onto that would be positive for us and outside of us. So I did some searching that spring and I found the Walk to Defeat ALS. And I went, perfect, there it is. And that's when Team Maverick was born. What we didn't know was the journey that starting that team, that was gonna start for us. It wasn't just to walk together. It ended up kind of creating this supportive community around us, not just with our family and friends who are an amazing support network, but we started meeting people that we didn't know we needed on our journey yet. We started meeting people who could help us with the decisions we were going to need to make next. And it wasn't so lonely and it wasn't so confusing. There were people that had answers that could give us some advice. And so the walk didn't just give us those connections, it also gave us a new chapter. So at that point, when my dad came home, we were just at home. We didn't really go anywhere. That seemed really overwhelming. But the walk was the first, I call them field trips, but the first time outside of the house that my dad got to be outside of his hospital trips. And so we went up to Coyote Point and realized what was out there and how, yes, maybe our normal might not ever feel like our old normal, but we can create something and still live every day to the fullest. And so I want to end by sharing some words that my dad wrote, actually, about why the Walk to Defeat ALS is important to him, because it does directly connect to goals that he has for himself. So reading his note, he says, "A goal of mine has been, since diagnosis, to do all I can to help others with this disease, to spread awareness of the devastation it causes, to help find a cure, and to never let it stop me from serving above self despite my limits." That's what this is all about. It's all about community. It's all about connections. It's all about fundraising to try to find that cure and spreading the awareness of what ALS really is all about. And I always call it a pep rally. The walk is a pep rally that pushes me and my family through another year. And though this one might look a little bit different than it usually does, I'm just as excited about it and so excited to celebrate the community that we have together. Thanks for listening.